Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video in this new part of learning Django, which is a Python web framework. We will be making a new app. So first of all, I'll tell you what the app is. So I am inside my localhost colon 8000/admin, and here I have created two tables. One is called links and one is called profiles. Now the profile table will be completely managed from the admin side itself. So if I click on profile, here you can see I have already created one profile. Now if you want to add a profile, you can just click on add profile. You can enter some name, you can enter some slug if you want to, and select some color as well and click on save. I already have it. And now once you try to create a link, now we will create, so our main app will create a link only. We will only create links, we won't create profile. So if you want to add profile, you will have to do through the admin part. If you want to do the profile section as well, like it is very similar to links. And also you can refer my previous video, like if you want to know more on how to do CRUD operations. But the other important aspect of this particular video is that we won't be using functions, we would be using classes. So that's the important part. And if I want to add links from the admin part, you can just click on add, and you can add some text, add some URL, and but inside profile you will see the all the profile which you have added inside your database. So here inside the drop down you would be able to see it, and just click on save. Now if I go to my actual website localhost colon 8000, here you can see I can see my Insta page, and it has the profile, it has the edit delete button as well. So if I click on my links, it redirects me to localhost colon 8000. If I click on add link, I can add some text. So I'll just add my Twitter. Okay, and here I can just add https://www.twitter.com, and here I can select a profile. I will click on nobody, I'll click on save, and here you can see I am able to see my link. And if I click on this particular link, I would be redirected to twitter.com. Similarly, if I click on profile, here you can see I can see my profile as well. So the name is nobody, and these are all the links which I have. So if I click on my Insta, it will open my Instagram account. Yeah, so if you click on made with plant, it just redirect you to the main page. If you want to edit a particular link, you can click on the edit button, and here you can just edit whatever you feel like. And here you can see the text was edited. Similarly for delete, if I want to delete it, I'll just click on delete link, and here you can see that link was deleted. So yeah, let's see how to do this. So first you will have to create a folder, name it whatever you feel like, and inside that folder firstly you will have to open your terminal, cd to that particular folder which you have created, and then you will have to firstly create a virtual environment. So run this command, then you will have to run this command to activate the virtual environment. Then we will install Django using pip install Django. Then we want to create our configuration project, so just run this command. Don't forget this dot. Instead of config, you can write whatever you feel like, but it's better you follow what I'm doing. Later on in your personal projects, you can do whatever you feel like. So once you run this command, you should see this config folder been created. Next we want to create our app, so run this command, and you should see this link plant folder been created. Then we need to install pip install Django crispy forms. This will help us to present forms in a better way while we are trying to create or edit a link. And to style it, we also need to install pip install crispy tailwind. I am using tailwind css, but if you are using some other css library, you can refer to the crispy form documentation on how to add any particular other css libraries which you want to. Then you will have to go to config settings.py, and here inside settings.py, firstly at the very bottom of the page you will have to add this, like this is configuration for crispy forms tailwind css. And inside installed apps, you will have to first add the folder which you have created, like the name of your main app, so link plant, and you also need to install crispy forms as well as crispy tailwind. Once that is done, you will have to go to link plant, go to models.py, and over here as you can see I have created two models, one for profile and one for link. So for profile, firstly it has a bg choices, so this is a tuple within a tuple. So it has a color of blue, green, yellow. And here I have one name field which is a character field, one slug which is a slug field, and a bg color of character field as well. And here I'm just entering our bg choices. And here I'm just so we are again like I mentioned in my previous video, we are doing this because we want our profile to be displayed in a better way inside once we go to the admin part. So if I show you, if I just go to the admin part, and if I go to link plant, here you can, if I click on profiles, here you can see it has properly displayed my name because I am returning self.name. Similarly for links as well. So let me just check. So here you can see you can add colors as well, which is a drop down. That's why I have integrated tuple over here. Next I have created one link class which takes a text URL, and here we are actually creating foreign key for our profile because we want to link every we want to link our profile with the link class. Like every link which we created needs to be linked with the profile, right? That's why we need to create this models.foreign key profile, and once profile is deleted, all links associated with that particular profile needs to be deleted. That's why we are using this models.cascade, and the related name I have kept it as links. And again, this is just for admin part. Now how we want to show it inside the admin part to just to look it nicely, like look it better. Okay, next we will go to link admin.py, and here you first have to import profile as well as link, and you will have to register both profile as well as link. Okay, next you will have to go to link views.py. So here inside views.py, as you can see, I am using class. Previously in my previous videos I was using functions. Okay, I am still using function for this particular profile view, but if you want you can use class as well. Now the advantage of class is you have to write very little bit of code. So first you can add all this imports. I have imported profile as well as link. Now this link list view is the default page, like the localhost 8000 page which you see. So we just have to tell this link list view, just import this list view, and we just need to assign this model equal to what particular model we want to be displayed. So model equal to link. Okay, because we want to display all the links which are present inside our database on this particular page. So once you do this model equal to link, it does all the operations behind the scene, like getting all the links from our database, assigning it to our model, and also displaying inside this link list.html. So we don't have to configure this link list. So typically, if you remember in my previous parts, if you are using functions, you also need to tell like for which particular HTML file this particular function belongs to. But while using class you don't have to do that, because the naming is important. So here we are telling this is for my link class, and you have to append underscore list to your HTML file as well. So it automatically knows, okay, this is my link list, so I will show all my links in this particular HTML page. Similarly for link create view as well, we are importing create view which is present inside Django views generic. Then again we are doing model equal to link. We don't have to write any kind of query, it automatically knows. And here we are telling fields equal to all, so it will render all the fields inside our HTML page. Again, we don't have to worry about it. But how does it know which HTML page to render? Again, if you see, the name is link underscore form, so this name is important. It should be whatever is your name of your model underscore form.html. Similarly for update as well, so equal, again we are assigning model equal to link, and fields I only want text and URL. Again, it won't render all fields, only the specific fields which we have mentioned. And once it is successful, we want to redirect to the link list page. Okay, that's what this reverse lazy link list equal means. Similarly for link delete view as well, we are doing model equal to link. So link create view and link update view both refers to link underscore form.html. Okay, next link delete view, we are passing delete view, again model equal to link. Now for this particular link delete view, we need to create link underscore confirm underscore delete.html. So better you follow the same naming convention, otherwise it won't work for you. And once success, just redirect to the linked list page. Now for profile view, I have created a function. Now there is no right way of doing these things. You can use function or classes, whatever makes sense to you, like whatever your project demands or whatever you are comfortable with. Instead of these classes, you can use functions as well, so that's fine. So for profile, we given that this is a function, we first have to get the particular profile. So here I am passing our profile, we are passing our slug URL as well, and then we just have to use links equal to profile.links.all. So we will get all the particular links. So usually we will only get one link because profiles are unique, and then we get the context. So we get the profile, we get the links as well. So this links, if you remember our models.py, the name is links over here, that's why we are using profile.links.all. okay, and here we are just passing this variables to our HTML file. okay, next we will have to go to config urls.py, and here we just have to add this particular include link underscore plan. So this is our folder name, and the file name is urls.py. so we are just telling okay, the base URL should be this, and whatever other links have been configured inside urls.py of link underscore plan, just use that. Next we will have to go to link underscore plant urls.py, and here I have added all this link list view, link create view, link update view. So add all this import. So this is for the base URL localhost colon 8000. So link list view as underscore view, name is link list. Similarly I have created one for create. This is for update because update will require a primary key. So we are passing that inside our URL. Similarly for delete, it requires a primary key, and here we are just calling link update view dot as view, link delete view dot as view, and here we are just passing link underscore update, link underscore delete, sorry. And similarly for profile as well, we are just passing our profile view, and the name is profile. Now that is done, we'll look into the HTML files quickly. So firstly I have created now this should be inside the templates folder, this is mandatory, followed by whatever is the folder name which you have. So our is link underscore plan, so I have created same folder name. Firstly I have created underscore base.html. so all this file, all the other files like link form, link list, profile, and link confirm delete.html will inherit it from this underscore base.html. and as you can see, I have just created an HTML5 template. I have created this header class, and I also have created this button, and here inside this block content and block content, all our the HTML files will be rendered. So index.html, sorry, link list.html, profile.html, link underscore for, so all this will be rendered, and this entire part will be common for each and every HTML file. Now few things to mention. So here inside my links, we are just going to link list URL. So if you see over here, so this is the link list URL, okay, which is our list view. Similarly for link underscore link dash create, so here we have created link dash create, and we are just redirecting to link create view. And also given that these are all classes, we have to mark it as, we also have to call it dot as underscore view. For profile view we don't have to do it because it is a function. So underscore base.html is done. Next we will go to link underscore confirm.delete. so here we are just extending our base.html. we are also extending this block content and end block content. This will inform base underscore html, so that we want to render this stuff inside. And here you can see I have just created a h1 tag. Here we are displaying our text and URL, and I have created a form. Method is post, and we have to add this CSRF token just for security, which is a default Django thing. And inside input we are just submitting it and calling the delete link button, so it automatically handles the delete stuff for us. We don't have to write any bit of code because given that we are using classes for it. Next is link underscore form.html. So this is both for create and update. Again, we are extending base underscore HTML, and here I have also added this tailwind filter so that this form looks pretty nice, given that we are using this crispy thing along with tailwind CSS. And here we have just rendering block and end block content, and here I have one form. I have the CSRF token. I'm rendering our form. So depending on what fields you had passed, so here you see, for link create I want to render all, but for link update I only want text and URL. So yeah, that's how it knows which fields to render. And here I have just again created an input type of submit, and it automatically knows whether it wants to update or delete, given on what based on the particular URL which is present on the browser. Next is link list underscore HTML. Again, I have just imported base HTML, and I have created block content as well as end block content. And here I have created all my links, and again I have just created like a normal table. I have created a table header for text, URL, profile, edit and delete as well, and we are just for looping over it. And for first one we are just displaying link.url, for second is link.profile.name, and for third is edit, and fourth is delete. So here you can see first one was link.text as well. So here we have also added an anchor tag, so we are just directing to whatever is the link.url. Similarly for profile as well, we want to redirect to the profile page, and we also need to pass the slug, right? So if you remember, if I click on profile nobody, here you can see the profile, it gets redirected to /nobody. Next, because I had given any slug to nobody, that's why it is not showing any slug. Next is link underscore link dash update, and we just pass the link ID. And similarly for link dash delete, we just pass the link ID as well. And for adding new, we just redirect to link dash create as well. So all of this has been defined over here, as you can see. And for link update, link delete, it takes the primary key as well. That's why we have to also pass the link.id. Next is profile.html. Again, pretty simple. So this is not extending from underscore base.html. We are just again I have just created a body, and I have given it the BG color. And here I have just created our profile.name, just displaying our profile.name, and clicking on the anchor tag, we are just redirecting to the link.url. But inside the over here we are just displaying our link.text button. And here I have just added this link list made with link plant as well. Okay, next what we have to do, we have to perform migration. So just run this command. So the two models which we have created, I think it was profile and link, so it will automatically create this table for us inside this SQLite database which is present. Then we this command won't create it, it will just creates this migrations folder. Once you run this, it will automatically create a table for you inside the SQLite database. Then you can run this command to create a super user. It will ask you for a username, email and password. Just enter that, and once you do that, you can just run your server python manage.py run server. And to access admin, you can go to localhost 8000/admin, enter your credentials, and then you can create a link if you want to, or if you want but you will have to create a user from the admin part itself. But for creating a link, you can create it from the main app as well. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.